Hey, thanks for joining us for the YLN video update. I'm RJ, Mike's with me, and we're going to talk about what's going on in the Philly music scene this week, and also let you know what we're doing here at yourlocalnote.com. Lots of stuff happening, Mike. Why don't we start off? We're going to start off with a little bit of sad news first.
Okay.
Get it out of the way. The way home, I just saw they posted on Facebook. They are no more.
I didn't see that. That's a bummer.
Yeah, I was not happy about that. Evidently, what the guys are doing, they've got all their own projects that they're working on. So they've decided that that's been taking up a lot of time, their own projects. So they want to spend some time, concentrate on that, and do those things. So they figured it's going to take away from the way home. So they figured they just might as well just stop it for a while, or maybe that's it. So we'll see what happens with that.
That's fair. Yeah, we'll look. Those guys are going to get right back in. They're obviously busy with other projects, so we'll wait to find out where they're going to end up.
We're definitely going to hear some new music. They're working on their own side projects, so we'll definitely hear some new music, which will be cool. Looking forward to that. But sorry to hear The Way Home broke up because I enjoyed their music.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And on a lighter note, on a better note, Carl Bonner finally released his solo project.
Nice.
We had him in a couple of years ago, and we're going to have him featured with his new album and Springhouse Sound next Monday.
Right.
It's Carl Bonner.
Actually, this coming Monday.
Okay, well, potato. It's going to be the next Monday that happens, okay?
Okay.
All right, don't get technical with me here. You're getting away from the subject, which is Carl Bonner and Friends. It's the release from Carl. It's 2 years in the making.
Right.
It's on. You can get it now at springhousesound.bandcamp.com. We're going to be playing songs in the podcast on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And
coming Monday.
Yeah, you'll hear a couple songs from Carl. But if you want to hear them now, stream them now. springhousesound.bandcamp.com.
All right, and speaking of the podcast, this week's podcast, we're featuring our friends from Dime Street Joker.
Yeah, Dime Street Joker, they just released their new EP, Still Laughing, and so we have tracks from that. We talk about what's been going on, because they were one of our first podcasts.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I like it. It sounded good. I checked it out on the way home after talking with them, and I like what they've done. Good job by the band.
Yeah, and it translates great on stage. I just saw them on Sunday night at Lit Ultra Bar, and they killed it. And one good thing about them is they come out with music videos quite a bit. Jason produces all the music videos, so they have a couple already for these songs on Still Laughing, so check that out as well.
Very cool. Also, Glimdropper, they are featured in October's issue of Out and About magazine. They're talking about their recent, victory at Music Armageddon, which was down in Wilmington. So you can hear them talk about that or read about them. And that's pretty cool that they're in that magazine.
Yeah, I like those guys a lot. They were one of our first bands that we've had on. I saw them last summer at Jam at the Dam. That's where I saw them there.
Oh, okay.
They're a lot of fun.
We also saw them at the Rebel Bar, which is no longer around.
Right.
And they did a good job there, too. I like those guys. They're fun guys, and they do a good job. What else you got?
The Silent Signals just released a music video for their song Lucky Number 11. It's actually a live performance from the Dewey Beach Music Conference that just happened a couple weeks ago.
Very cool.
Very good video, high quality video. The song is great too.
Mm-hmm.
It's the song they closed their set with.
Oh, really?
So definitely check that out. And their website is thesilentsignals.com.
That's another band I enjoy, and they're pretty creative in the way they market themselves, too. They do a really good job with that. Also, I just found out that Platinum Mustache, actually, they just posted, they've got new music coming soon, and I've got to quote what they've said about it.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yep.
I think
they're
I know
laying
what
down
you're saying.
You ready?
Yeah.
They're laying down some funky, slappy, fat bass for some new Platinum tunes.
You sure that's a quote and you're not just paraphrasing yourself?
Nope, that's word for word.
I believe it.
I'm saying slappy, fat bass.
Now, that doesn't mean you can incorporate that into your own language.
Sure enough.
Yeah, you're not going to repeat that outside of this
I'm
quote.
thinking about opening up the podcast with slappy, fat bass.
Good luck with that. I'll edit that out.
All right, what do you say we go to a friend of ours who's joining us? He's got a show he wants to talk about. They're doing something special. Let's go to Russell from East of the West. Hey, Russell.
What's up, fuckers? If you come hang out at Dobbs on Friday, hey, Sugar's on tour. We're trying to get him some gas money because touring sucks. You never make enough money? Philly's awesome. Come on out, hang out. We're going to party Friday around 8 o'clock, then on at Dobbs Friday, 8 o'clock. Hey, Sugar's getting some money because we're awesome. They're awesome.
All right, thanks, Russell. We're looking forward to that show this weekend at Dobbs Friday night.
A unique guy.
Yeah.
It's never a dull moment around him, that's for sure.
Yeah, if you see him out at a show, if you don't go up to him, he will go up to you and act like you've been friends for years, even if that's the first time you've ever met him.
He's great.
And that's
he's
just
great.
when he's not on stage, so you can only imagine what he does when he's on stage. So get out to Dobbs and check that show out. Absolutely.
The Really Cooks is asking you to vote for them, or at least vote and tell them what they should be for Halloween. These are really creative guys, the Really Cooks. I love their stuff, and I love their creativity, and they just never stop coming up with different angles and different things to promote. It's good stuff.
Yeah, so for Halloween, they have a list of bands that they're asking their fans to pick from on what they're going to be for Halloween, who they're going to, play the covers and dress as for Halloween. So here's the list right here. The Kinks, the Gin Blossoms, Jesse and the Rippers from Full House.
Okay.
The Muppets Band, Electric Mayhem. The Beats / the Bees. Now, I don't know if the Beats is from Doug, the cartoon Doug, maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay.
The Bees.
Okay.
We got the Ronettes, the Everly Brothers, Harry Belafonte, and the Disney cover band. So a bunch of Disney songs.
I'm leaning towards the Ronettes.
Ronettes? Yeah,
Ronettes or Harry Belafonte.
Okay, I'm a Muppets guy, so Electric
You're a Muppets
Mayhem,
guy?
Yeah, I would vote for Electric Mayhem. So go to their Facebook page, and you can vote there, and obviously the link is below this post as well to get, and tell them who you want them to be and perform as on Halloween.
And they do a great job, and they will come up with very creative costumes. I mean, they're really good that way.
Right.
Modern Color, they're back in the studio, so we're expecting new music from them, which is really cool.
Yeah, they're at Forge Recording right now, and they're posting updates every few days on just reaction to what they were actually able to lay down, and the feedback is positive.
Excellent. Excellent. Also, The Good Excuses, #1 on Reverb Nation's alternative chart, which is good to hear. We like them too. They do a good job.
Yeah, they're fresh off. They were actually the MMR Artist of the Month for September. So
nice.
This whole month, Jackson at MMR has been playing their songs once a week. Monday was the last time they played the song. So The Good Excuses doing well and getting the following they deserve.
All right. And doesn't Black Stars have a big announcement coming up?
They just made the big announcement. Finally, we mentioned last week in the video update that they were going to come out with an announcement, and that announcement is they are October's MMR Artist of the Month.
Nice.
Yeah, and they deserve it. They work
Absolutely.
hard. Nick and the band, they play at Dobbs every first Tuesday of the month for the open jam session. They host that. They're all over the city playing, and it's high energy.
I was just about to use that phrase. You took it right out of my mouth. High energy, and they are. It doesn't matter if there's a ton of people there or if there's a few people there. They're on stage, and those guys just love to jam and love to play. Really enjoy watching those guys go, and I'm really happy for them with MMR's Artist of the Month. That's great.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen them, a great chance at the end of this month. They're going to be playing at the TLA on South Street. So
nice.
Get to see Black Stars in a big stage. That should be great.
Should be a good show. They'll be pumped for that, and I can imagine how Nick's going to go, and that's great. They just do a good job. Also, Revolution I Love You just finished shooting their video for the Atlantic Ocean. They just finished that up this past weekend.
Excellent. Their music is really good. I really like what they've released so far with the Atlantic Ocean. And
we're gonna have to probably get them back in the studio pretty soon too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, that's all I have.
I got just one more. Viv and the Revival. We just said that they released a music video for Criminals. Well,
right.
He's already going to release the next music video, which is for a cover song of Alex Clare's "Too Close."
Okay.
So I have a feeling, because he was away for a while working on this new music. I have a feeling he's going to rapid fire be releasing music videos and songs throughout the fall.
Sounds good. Looking forward to seeing that. I liked his last video, so he's doing a good job. And there's a guy that I think he was our second.
Yeah, he was.
Interview for our podcast. All right, we'll wrap it up here again. The current podcast that we have is Dime Street Joker. Coming up this Monday, it's Carl Bonner and Friends with Springhouse Studios. So check that out. We'll have that on Monday morning. And that's about it, Mike. Have yourself a good week.
Okay, you too, RJ. Thanks.